Live action, boys.
Live action. I'm sitting on the butt buddy.
Is it showing on yours as being live, WACC?
Yeah, it says live.
Okay, you guys.
Live. Here we go. Live. What's happening, folks? Here we are, Saturday Night Live with WACC and Mitch on Heart Intentions. We also have heartintentions.com. And if you look at the background photo, that's going to be our next T-shirt coming soon.
Move over so people can see it, baby.
Yeah, as soon as my printer gets with it. There you go. You can see a little bit of it. And we also have down there, we have the Teespring items. You can get the backup lame shirt with our logo. So I just wanted to mention that before we get cracking.
Hey, Marcus Miller.
Hey, Marcus Miller's on. All right.
Hi, Isabel. Hi, Jason. Thanks, you guys, for coming on, because I know we're competing against the UFC fights and some other channels. So
yeah, we got other channels on. We got UFC fights going on and all that stuff. So
hi, Izzy. Hi, Lakewater. Hi, I'm 2417. I've not seen this name before, so Juice Rock 21's on here. I've never seen that name before.
And so I want to say,
what up?
Thanks to Candy for posting on Instagram. She got all our good stuff, and she posted with her mask and her shirt and everything. It was pretty cool. So thank you. And hey, WACC.
Yes, Mitch did say he's sitting on the butt buddy.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the butt buddy. Yeah, I guess you lift it up.
Man down.
Sit on the regular chair. There's the butt buddy. I've been working on the motorcycle today. Got the front end going. And I'll be riding it this week to work. So, hey, WACC. Subject of the day. You know, when I used to go to group, man, they used to ask us, what are you grateful for today? We had to do a round. I'll go around. Each guy had to say what they were grateful for today.
Yeah.
So I think I just want to say, you know, I'm grateful that I got to sleep in today and I got to wake up to somebody with a big smiling face who loved me. I'm grateful for that. And I got to go outside and work on my motorcycle in the hot sun, and listen to music and drink a cold water. I'm grateful for that. How about you, WACC? What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for being alive, another chance at getting it right. I'm thankful for all the people in my life that are family and loved ones. Yeah. I'm grateful for everybody that supports us, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for our friendship, yeah. You know what I mean? And just really, man, just another chance to get it right, man. You know what I mean? Life is too short, man.
Yeah, you know, I like that. Every day is a day to get it right. That's right. Yep. Every day is a day to get it right. I mean, no matter what we do the day before, there's always something we need to finish today, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good shit. Yeah. So, yeah. So what's everybody grateful for today out there in the world? You want to send us comments on the chat? We're all with it.
Steve Barber said, hi, Steve. How you doing? Hi, Big Max. Hi, Isabel. Isabel said, hi, WACC.
What up?
Marcus M said, Smiley, the German Schnitzel King.
Yeah. I am German, right, brother. We got something in common.
Hi,
40%
Jason.
German.
How's it going? Hi, Josh and Ash. How's it going? He said, I'm grateful for this channel fight right now. No channel, no fights here. We all got. There's room for everyone.
Yeah, there's room for everybody. We're not really fighting. We're just on at the same time.
So a lot of people I know are watching the fight right now. So to those of you that are doing both, hats off to you.
Yeah.
Hats off to Chronic, who's got some bets on here tonight. So he's watching both, and good luck with that. Salvador said, any day you're alive is a great day.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Amen to that.
Hi, Casey. I don't think I've seen you on here before. It's live from Maine. What's up, Mitch and WACC and the missus? How's it going, Casey? Yeah. So what else? What's going on?
So WACC, understand you lost a homeboy this week, man. I just want to tell you, my condolences to him and his family, and to you for losing somebody in your crew, that you knew. And if you want to talk about that, man, now it's a little time to do that. And I think people should hear what's going on with that.
Well,
Oh,
actually, to be honest, man, this is the second homie I lost in about a week. The Samoan homie Pat Hooley, rest in peace, man. He passed away last week. He was I wasn't real close to him just because of like the jail time and all that, but he was real close to my Samoan homeboys, so he was a homie. And then yeah, man, I got word last night, man, that one of the little homies from the turf lost his life. And the crazy thing about it is me and him had a falling out a couple years ago. We exchanged some words now that I've come to regret that we exchanged, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
you know, man, life is too precious, man, to hold any grudges, you know. And you
Sure.
know, I immediately thought about his kids, you know, and what they're going through. Uh, you know, uh, every time somebody passes away that you know or you're acquainted with or whatever, it reminds us of our own mortality. You know what I mean? And so I've been reflecting on that a little bit, man. And so I'll just say it on here, man. 6 more, God rest your soul, homie. You know what I mean? I see you on the other side, dog. So that's about it, man.
And now, from what I understand, the last homeboy you lost was to some kind of drug thing or something.
Yeah, he overdosed, man. On I don't know the exact. I know the homie told me that he took like a Percocet or something, but it ended up having it was mixed with that other strong synthetic whatever it's
Fentanyl.
called. Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
that just shows you, man. You know what I mean? It could be over that quick, and then just you take something like that and you think you're gonna be cool. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you're at them pearly gates waiting on Judgment Day, man. So I mean,
Waiting
that's
on Saint Peter.
yeah, it's just man. So it's rough, man. You know, like I said, I I actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and share this. I actually reached out to him. You know, over the last 2 months, man, I've been trying to get myself right, man. And so I actually reached out to him last month, and he was like, "Hey, I'm not with the talking over the phone." He said, "We'll holler when we see each other." And I'm like, "Well, look, homie, I'm not even trying to get at you on no funny type shit. I'm extending my hand to you and like let's squash it." And he was like, "Yeah, we'll talk about it when we see each other." And I'm like, "All right, homie, have a good one." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that you know what I mean. I stuck thinking about that too. So, but at the end of the day, man, God rest his soul and condolences to his family, man, because I know that's got to be rough. You know.
Yeah, and just so people don't know, everybody thinks the drug market is all just heroin, crank, or speed, whatever they call it now, and cocaine, and all that shit. But they make pills down there in Mexico too, and so you go buy Percocets or whatever kind of pills on the street. They just got a pill pressing machine and they're making them down there and they're adding that fentanyl to it to get people more hooked. And guy goes out and thinks, hey, I'm getting some pills that are a certain standard that he's used to taking, and next thing you know, he pops a few and he's dead because it has a bunch of other shit in there that these guys are putting in it to get you hooked.
Josh said I found a friend dead on his couch a few months back from taking fake Percocet that had fentanyl in it.
Yeah, see, so
Sick ass thing going on right
it
now.
must be pretty commonplace for them guys to pop them pills out down there, and it's killing people. And unfortunately, you lost a homeboy over it, man. So I'm sorry to hear that.
So Matt Wack, you got a lot of love on that from that. So people are just saying that they were
So
sorry and it's really sad and it sucks. Terrible.
Yeah.
Um
So
that sucks.
I want to say too, I lost a homeboy this just last night, the night before last. you know, I grew up in a town called Lakeside, man, in San Diego. You know where that's at, WACC?
Yes, sir.
You know what kind of town Lakeside is? Kind of rough and
Yes.
tumble.
Yes, sir.
And when I grew up, Lakeside is a town that has people that ride horses. We have an Indian reservation out there, Barona Indian Reservation. Now they have, it's called Barona Big Top, big casino. But when I grew up, they didn't have a casino. You know, they used to play bingo, and I used to go spend the night at their house. And they were eating commodities food, which is government food, you know, cheese and all that shit. And now they're ballers, but you know, Lakeside's kind of a country style town in San Diego County, and it was kind of a tough town. I'm not bragging on my town or myself.
Yeah, it is.
It was a tough town, and they had a lot of guys riding motorcycles out there that influenced me, and you know, that's where I learned that, you know, the grown men that respected me as a kid, the way my dad didn't, you know, they were all motorcycle outlaws, you know, and one of them passed away this week, day before yesterday, and at 1:30 in the morning, and he had a, you know, he was the Lord of Lakeside. That was his title, you know, and he was in a motorcycle club, and he was the boss down there, and I just want to say my heart goes out to him, and I've been praying for his soul, you know, and I hope he's motorcycle paradise right now.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off of that, Mitch. Yeah, I hope your homeboy, you know, is flying high, man. Uh-oh. Hope your homeboy's flying high. And I've actually heard of him before you even, before me and you had even talked about him. Because you remember the incident with my homeboy in the county jail. And
well, now you told me that there was somebody in his crew, actually, I think that somebody that he adopted was like a Pacific Islander or Asian.
Yeah, and Filipino.
With, some of your homies in the pen.
Yeah.
And he heard about it, something, I don't know, I forgot the whole story. I don't know if you want to relate that, you know?
Yeah, no, he just basically, from what my homeboy told me, did his adopted son or whatever, I think he was like Filipino, I think. And I guess this is in the county jail. He ran up to debt with some Southsiders, I believe it was. And they were going to jump on him, and the homie who's Samoan was like, nah, you know what I mean? It ain't happening, you know what I mean? Don't even think about it. I guess it averted a war, whatever, or something, and then dude got out, and I guess told his dad, the man that you're speaking of now that passed away, and he heard about it, and the man that passed away, man, he you know, he dug that, man, and he did what a righteous man would do, and honor somebody that looked out for his, you know. So
yeah, that's awesome.
So
you know, it just shows you how guys from one subculture can reach out to another, you know, on common respect and common ground. Just you know, men that are men, they live rough lives. You know, they respect other guys who are from other groups or other subculture, whatever you want to call it, you know. We got savage animals running wild in here.
So there's a lot of feedback.
Oh, let's hear some of the comments
here. So Matt, you might want to. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. WACC. You might want to address. Look up Max W. You might want to. He's just got some things to say. You might want to take a look at that. And Splitsville Switch said, buried in club colors is a pretty big honor depending on the organization. Some do it correctly. True.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. So he said, am I a skinhead now?
I mean, come on, I'm not even. He said he meant no, I'm not even. He was talking about. I just keep reading, because there's more underneath it.
It was a joke because he kicks it with Mitch and Bachelor.
What would you say?
I don't kick it with for your information, I don't kick it with Badger, dog. I don't know Badger. I've spoke to Badger maybe
I
once
said
or
we
twice.
did one show. That's what I said too.
You know what I mean? And you know, Mitch, Mitch is my homeboy, you know what I mean? But as far as being a skinhead or switching sides or anything like that, nah, bro, I don't change over here, homie. I'm gonna be from Linda Vista Crib till the day I die, homeboy. I don't do no switching, but I am mature enough and old enough to be able to put the prison politics behind me and make friends with dudes who hold the same values that I do, as Mitch does. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you know, I don't know if you're trying to be funny. No, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or whatever, homie. But you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? Like if you've been in a pen, homie, you know, ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no switching sides, dog. So we'll let that ride, homie.
Stand-up guy said, I lost 2 friends this year. My friends died, one from lung cancer and the other one from overdose. That sucks. It just sucks. Benjamin, okay, so Benjamin, I don't know if that's a joke or whatever, but or if you're serious. Yeah, he's a jackass. Hold on a second. Let me just get him off here. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Jason said, man, that's tough. Steve is dealing with some stuff, LaBarber, and he put that on here. And
Steve has some health issues.
Yeah. Jason had something really interesting. Jason said he battled that demon for a long time with, I'm sorry, I'm going back to try to find it. But he says, I used to shoot fentanyl, dangerous drug. I've got love for anyone who's fought that demon. Much love to those out there suffering, no matter why they are where they are. That's true. Hi, White Dawn. How's it going?
Yeah, you know, when you lose somebody, man, it's not easy. And you know, like old boy that died down there, what I'm speaking on, he's just a homeboy, but he's a legend. And I'm sure that people, even if they're adversaries of his, they have respect for him, and they're.
Oh yeah, mandatory.
You know, so it's
because
rough, you know.
Because hey, Mitch, you know this, right? Like we can kind of like corroborate that with like how it is in the shoe, bro. And we spoke about it before. Whereas you got the dudes from these organizations that might be next door to each other, and they communicate, they keep it cordial, they help each other out if they can, and you know, I mean, because you know, a warrior, you know, real recognizes real. A real warrior is gonna recognize a real warrior. You know what I mean? They don't have to bicker back and forth and do all that, because when it's time to go, it's time to go. You know what I mean? All talking aside and all that. So they're not going to waste their time with the pettiness. And when you see a soldier that dies, a warrior that dies, a legend like your homeboy that dies, that was really a legend, you know what I mean? Even his enemies are going to pay respect, because they have no choice but, because if they're real, they're going to recognize the real.
Oh, and they do. I'm sure they do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and this guy, you know, he was a stand-up man, and he machine gunned people off and off their motorcycles, and just he was just down for his, and you know, he was a boss. You know, people that are bosses, you know, they're a boss for a reason, and people got to respect that. You know.
Yep, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, it's a sad loss.
Hey, them type of dudes, bro, leave no room for anything but for you to show them respect.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
And even, you know, I feel the same way about, even though there are guys in prison, man, I couldn't stand. White dudes, black dudes, Mexicans, all that, you know, but I still respected them. You know, and I might even come out and smile, hey, what's up? You know, give them a cordial conversation for a brief moment, and knowing that they hated me and I hated them. You know, and, but you still do that.
Yeah. Why start the back and forth when, I mean, if we're not going to war, then there's no sense to even act at odds with each other. Because when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Fuck all
Yeah.
that
That's the
pettiness.
bottom line.
Sorry, Adrian.
Johnny Wasser said your beard's looking sharp, Mitch.
Yeah.
Hey GM,
That's right.
hey Mitch. GM said, hey Mitch, you good? GM, you know what? I know you said something the other day. GM just bought some merch from us. Not that
All right,
so
thanks.
Thank you so much. And Jason said the background looks great. That's our next print.
Yeah, the
coming.
background's gonna be our next T-shirt. Yeah.
Matt, so they're talking about like everybody on it, you know how we have like 5 different conversations, all of which I love. People are talking about all the surgeries that they had and that they had, they were given fentanyl, people on fentanyl patches. Some people do it from the street, whatever, but it's not something to be messed with. That's for sure. People are just like, so I told you, they said your beard's looking good. Split switch. OB asked me if you chew still, and I was like, no, but used to chew and smoke at the same time. Lex said, watch Morals Over Money's channel. He does people of Kensington vids. And they're fascinating, but sad to see people like that. I've seen Kensington my whole life, and just when you think it can't get any worse. Lex, I forgot what state you're in. So anyways, that's just some of the comments out there. Even Wax on the chat at the same time as he's on the live.
Yeah. Well, Wax multifaceted individual.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
No, I'm
multitask.
not.
I just see what you said. Don't
No,
you?
I'm not. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
so
Now you sound like Mitch. No, I didn't. No, I'm not. No, I didn't.
we have
I'm not in
we
here
have a
for-
little
hey.
saying, in my community, motorcycle outlaw biker world, as long as someone's telling stories about you, you're not dead.
That's right.
So I'm sure people are going to tell stories about your homeboy and mine for years to come. So
Yeah.
keep
I
alive
mean,
for years to come.
Just say this word. Just say word.
Word.
uh-oh.
So
Kensington is next to Philly. She's talking about. So hi to Lex.
hey Lex, how you doing?
And all of our mods that are on tonight. Thanks you guys.
Cool.
I'm still waiting on my wrench.
Yeah.
You
don't need a wrench. You're on live.
You're out of control, dude.
Wow.
You call them wrench guys.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can make you a wrench guy.
So I've been working on my motorcycle today. I'm going to finish it up tomorrow. I'll be riding it this week. So, yeah.
Roger Williams is on.
Oh, yeah. Roger Williams has some awesome YouTube songs, and he told a little story the other day on his YouTube. I thought was pretty interesting. If you guys get a chance to check it out.
It was awesome.
Roger Williams.
Made me try Roger. It was super awesome. It was super cool. And I'm glad you're feeling better. That makes me so happy.
That's right, Salvador. I see you, bro.
Hi, Salvador. How's it going? He said, oh, by the way, it came from a Sereno's live to watch Uncle Mitch and WACC.
That's right.
Cool.
We're honored. Hi, Jennifer
Awesome.
Roberts. Hi, how's it going? Candy.
Hi, Jennifer.
She said, hi, guys.
Hi,
Thanks
Candy.
for my stuff today. So, so Mitch just said that you had sent pictures that you got your stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. She posted it. That was cool. Thank you for that.
Baby, send me blah, 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 please. Okay, no problem. I'll send that to you, Steve. You got Steve's his phone number, right? Lil Barber?
I don't know. I have to check it out.
You have him on Instagram.
How you doing,
right?
Big Max?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so hey, WACC, I guess, speaking on guys who have passed, I guess another thing about being grateful is just being alive. Being able to wake up every day and do this.
Right.
And, Friday I was down at the river with my boss who, you guys saw on one of our YouTubes, took us for a boat float down the American River. There's a crashed boat on the side of the river down in Sac. And so my boss wants it so we can drive up on the riverbanks and unload trash from the riverbank onto a boat. So I got in the water for a couple hours trying to flip this thing over. We put a big, first we used a cable and the cable snapped. So he went and got some straps that pulled 3,000 pounds. And we were pulling it with the Ford 550 diesel truck, man. And it just wouldn't flip. We're trying to flip it over so we could bail it out and then float it, you know. And
You had to get a
this wasn't
winch.
happening, bro.
You had
Yeah,
to
it
get a
just
winch.
wasn't happening, dog. Because the truck is on the bicycle trail and there's really nowhere for it to go, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But we were moving it around, but I was in the water for a couple hours trying to figure it out. It was kind of fun.
That's right.
So that's another thing
At
I'm
least you
grateful
weren't
for,
that
is
hot.
having a great job and a
At
great
least you weren't
boss
that
and a
hot.
great
You were
crew.
in the water.
Hey, Jet,
Yeah.
how's it going? Jason said Jet is watching. Everybody shout him out. I don't know who that is, but hey, Jet, what's
Hey,
going
Jet.
on?
That was cool. We're gonna get a winch and hook it to a tree. They got these gigantic oak trees by the river. We're gonna hook it up to a tree, hopefully, and flip that boat over and bail it out and float it.
It
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. So what's going on with you, WACC? What's new?
Oh, you know, another day, another $50. But I'm just chilling, bro. You know what I mean? And I've been on restriction for about a week. You know, they told me something happened. I don't know. You know, I've never been into admitting anything. So just chilling. You know, just
Yeah.
chilling.
You're on restriction. You've been being a bad kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
what
you
they
know what? I
say.
worked.
Okay, babe, hold on one sec.
What's going on?
Oh, Jet is little Max's 3-year-old brother. That's
Oh,
who
wow.
Jet is. Hi, Jet.
Hey, Jet.
Thank you.
I hope you and Max are doing good.
John Hines said, "Word, Jet." He always says word. I love it. Jason, let's see. Somebody just wrote something. Randy Osborne said, "I literally just saved a girl's life even about an hour ago. She was stopped in her car, middle of the road. He carries Narcan. He hit her with it when she came back. And then she came back to it. And he took her to the hospital."
That
awesome.
Narcan, you know, when I worked down in LA,
Randy, that's really cool. That's awesome that you did that. Super nice. That's
we
crazy.
used to carry Narcan. So, you know, it's kind of awesome that you carry that with you, man, and you notice that and save that girl's life. You know, we carried that with us when I worked in LA, and you know, it's a lifesaver.
Yeah, man. This week's been a crazy week, though, bro. Like, I know you're not into like rap and all that, but I think it was like on Tuesday in Chicago, one of like their main rappers from Chicago got gunned down in downtown Chicago. And they had video, they had video of him.
He died?
Laying on the ground, like literally writhing in pain, bro, fighting for his life. And the cops were just standing there, bro. No CPR. They were just lollygagging, bro. Like, just unbelievable shit, bro. You know what I mean? But, you know, the dude was 26 years old, had a whole life in front of him. But, you know, he still wanted to be involved in the streets with his rap music and all that. And I mean, that just like it's just another reminder, man, that these streets will eat you up and spit you out. They don't care how much money you got, all that, who you are, what your status is. Just another reminder, man.
Yeah, people don't care about that, WACC. You know that. I mean, as a matter of fact, like if you hit a lick and you come up fat on cash, people might even hate on you even more.
Oh yeah, then you'll really the target will be bigger on your back, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's kind of sad. So is this guy a big time rapper or what?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say big time, but I mean, he was big time as far as the Chicago rap scene went, you know, and like Chicago has its own version of rap. They call it, I think, drill music. And so it started there and then it became, you know, then it started spreading out. But I mean, as far as Chicago went, he was a legend, you know, but like I said, he was 26 years old, bro. His brother, I believe, his brother just got killed like 2 years, not even 2 years ago. And then his mom came on TV, I think yesterday, and was like, you know what? I don't want no retaliation for my son. This is the second son I've lost. You know, I just want peace. You know what I mean? Like, this can't keep going on. I mean, we all know the situation in Chicago, man. You can't help but know, you know?
It's a shithole, and there's a lot of
man.
murders, and you know, people really gave a fuck. They get in there and try to resolve the problems that lead to this mayhem. Basically, it's mayhem. And you know, hey, Wack. So if you're a cop, right, and you're working in Chicago, and you got guys killing each other all the time, almost every day, how do you react to that? I mean, do you just say,
but
hey, fuck it, or you know, who cares?
no,
They don't care. I don't care. I mean, what do you do? If you're Joe
but if that,
Citizen, I mean, or a politician, how do you resolve that shit?
but I'm saying, but if you chose that job, like, okay, so to become a cop, you have to want to become a cop. So
Sure.
you know that you're not going to be dealing with the nicest people all the time. Most of the time, you're going to be dealing
Yeah.
with the bad
criminal
seeds,
element.
right? Right.
Yeah, the
And
criminal element.
so if you're going to have that attitude of like, well, I mean, these dudes kill each other every day. Why am I going to help them? Then maybe you're in the
Yeah.
wrong job, bro.
Well, you know, like cops go and deal with armed robberies. What's up? You know, robberies, you know, this, that, and the other. But when you see motherfuckers shooting each other day after day after day, you know, it gets, to me, I'm just like flabbergasted that there's that many murders in one little town. And it's not all of Chicago, it's only certain neighborhoods. It just blows my mind because LA went through that shit and they resolved most of it, you know.
Yeah.
And there's not that many murders in LA like there was in the 80s. So just Chicago blows my mind, dude.
Yeah. Well, you know, so this is my opinion, you know what I mean? And I kind of like got on YouTube. I'm like, man, this Chicago shit's kind of crazy. So from my understanding, and I could be wrong because I'm from Cali, but
yeah,
from the gist of it, and I got a homeboy from Chicago, and he kind of like we talked about it. From what I gathered is in the late '90s, early 2000s, the city of Chicago tore down all the housing projects, and all them low income people got spread out through all of Chicago. And at the same time they were doing that, they took all the gang leaders off the streets and gave them life. So now you had neighborhoods spread out all over the city, and they didn't have no OG homies to keep them in line. So basically, it turned into a free for all.
yeah. A lot of them dudes are kids.
And yeah, them dudes are kids, bro. You know what I mean? Like they don't have no guidance, bro, at all. And I'm not using that as an excuse because we all know what's right is right and is wrong. But when you grow up in that environment and you're 13, 14 years old and you've lost 5 or 6 of your friends already of the same age due to gun violence, I mean, it would be odd for you not to be walking around with a pistol.
Yeah. But, you know, they're not just killing other gang members. You know, kids get killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Babies are getting killed.
Yes.
Houses are getting shot up where there's no gang members. It's just,
yes,
it's insane, man.
It's total chaos, bro. It's total chaos, and it's sad, homie. It's sad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like no respect for life, you know?
At all.
And then, you know, once these kids start shooting and killing people at such a young age, you know, I was in youth authority with some guys from LA that were Crips and some Pyrus, and you know, they were in youth authority for murder and they were in their teens. And then later on I met them in prison, and of course in youth authority we were adversaries, and then you know, in prison we were kind of actually some of my friends, but you know, they kind of regret some of the shit they did when they were young.
Yeah.
And, I won't get into it because I don't really want to say their names and all that kind of stuff. But I told them, hey, look what they did to us, you know, and they go, yeah, look what they did to us. And then one of them told me, you know, look what we did to ourselves, you know, and he was in youth authority for a murder and he was in prison for 3 murders. So, you know, he regretted it. I mean, he did that shit when he was young, and as an adult, he was feeling it. Like, hey man, you know, he took them dudes' lives. He robbed them people, them families of their family member, but he was feeling it, you know, for real. So,
Sad,
you
man.
know, it's just it's a whole new generation out there in Chicago that's gonna go through this shit. So,
Yeah, I agree, bro.
hey babe, I
Okay,
saw some
yeah, I got you.
colors. I saw
So-
some stuff.
88 Badfish don't it gave us 888 and it
Oh
said
wow.
happy 88 respect and love to Mitch, Adrian, and Big Whack. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
And
you.
sorry that took us a second, guys. Sorry. Candy Nelson just donated $75.
Wow.
Thank you, Candy.
Wow.
You're so sweet. She said, take your queen on a ride and get a date night on me.
Thank
we,
you.
We will. We got one coming pretty soon here. So, well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
She said if I'm lucky, I'm whack. Yeah.
Thank you, Candy. That was super sweet.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
We will. As soon as this bike gets running, hopefully it'll be really soon. Thank you. It's so cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
The stand-up guy said Chicago's no joke. I got a homeboy told me a story. Car pulls up to a 12-year-old. I don't know the whole story, so I can't get it from just one sentence. Sorry. Sparky said hi. He said poverty is the reason for all of this. If there was an opportunity to wealth, this wouldn't be happening in the inner cities. That's why Homeboy Industries is helping solve the problems in LA.
Yeah. You seen Homeboy Industries whack?
Yeah, Father Boyle, man, that dude's a good dude, man. Bless his heart.
Yeah. I went down there when I was out. I mean, it wasn't for me, but I saw what was going on, and it was it's a pretty positive deal. And
Yeah.
Father Boyle started all that, and them guys love him.
Yep. I mean, there's actually a dude. There's actually, you guys should check it out if you guys haven't seen it. If you're interested in what's going on in Chicago, there's actually a dude in Chicago that kind of runs the same kind of program in Chicago, and he's. I watched. I believe the documentary was on CNN or maybe HBO. It was about 2 years ago. And I think the dude, it became like, well, I don't know if he was, I don't know what denomination he was, if he was like Catholic or whatever. But by the time he became a priest at like 25, and then he's like in his 50s now, he said he's convened over like 1,000 and something funerals.
Is that the church where they have the? I think I saw him before, and some guys from the church actually got upset with some of the things he was doing. I've seen him.
Sorry, really quick, Anthony. I'm sorry, Anthony. It took me a minute. Anthony DeStefano donated $4.99. He said, "What's up, Mitch?" and "What's up, Whack?" I send my love, brothers from McCollum Hill.
All right.
We're gonna go fishing in that river next weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks,
awesome.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Sparky said, I read the book Tattoos on the Heart by Father Boyle. It was a really good book. I read it 5 times. It'll change your perception on the issues.
Yeah. Yeah, that priest in Chicago, he's a Catholic priest, and like with the icons, the paintings of Jesus. They have a black Jesus painted in the church because the church is predominantly black people. And he's a white dude, priest. I saw him, and he said he's tired of prevailing over, funerals, all these young people, Yeah.
Sad thing, man. I mean, when you got when a kid has to bury a child, man, that's pain. It's unbelievable, and for the mothers that raise their kids by themselves and then have to bury multiple kids due to gun violence. I mean, that's got to be a special kind of pain, man.
Yeah. Here we got Chai Till Die 773. He said that
he's from Chicago.
Is a white priest in a predominantly black hood. He does a lot for the community, and St. Sabinus. Yeah, that's cool. You know, it takes people to just rise up, man, and put themselves second. And you got to be selfless to help people like that, man. And all of us can do a little bit, but in a situation like they're facing out there, it's rough.
This is totally off the subject, but it's becoming a part of this conversation over here.
Yeah.
So Isabel's prompting us to, she says, Sturgis, if you sold only 0.5% at the average of $20 a purchase, you gross 25,000. You need Sturgis on your radar. Isabel, we've had Sturgis on the radar, but you don't even know how much those booths cost there. They're at least 25,000 for the booth. So it's not
10 or 20 grand.
Yeah, 10 or 20 grand. Like it is no joke. So it is not. It's kind of out of our league. Else we totally would. If we could get out there and sell them out of the back of the on the back of the bike, we totally would. But
or the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, Sturgis.
What happened is
hold on.
Now. What happened is Sturgis hasn't met some dude named WACC before. That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, if we go out there, WACC can go with us.
You know what I mean, we can line it up, dog. I got my inhaler right here in my back pocket.
You know what I want to do is I do want to hit Street Vibrations in Reno, and I want to hit Sturgis and set up a T-shirt booth. But the booths in Reno for Street Vibe are like $2,000, $1,500, something like that. A cheap one is $800, but a booth in Sturgis is like $10,000 or $15,000. So, but there's also like, I don't know about this year, but before COVID, there's like 500,000 riders show up for Sturgis.
Hey Matt, hey Matt W. I don't know if you're being Matt W. I don't know if you're being a smart ass, homie, but if you're being disrespectful to the dead, homie, you can go eat a bowl of dicks, homeboy. And that's all.
What's happening?
Fucking punk.
What's happening, WACC?
Some dude's like, I'm gonna go pop a Percocet.
Yeah, Jason just deleted
it.
So
that's bullshit.
I would have met you 10 years ago. I would have popped your ass.
Yeah, stay down, Jason. Thanks for getting rid of that comment. That's bullshit.
They're saying Johnny said, Sparky said you could sell tons of T-shirts at Search. Laughlin, we know that, but we can't. That again,
thing is, I can't go.
And one, he can't go, and the other thing is it's just way out of our league for buying a booth.
Well, you got to figure.
Way out of our league.
Well, like Street Vibrations,
Don't sell yourself short, Adrian. Don't sell yourself short. It ain't out of y'all league.
We don't have 25 grand to do that. I wish.
Like Street Vibe, if we paid $1,000 for a booth.
Look, no, but hold on. You didn't have a YouTube channel this time last year either, bro. So don't say what you don't have.
We just started this time last year. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, we didn't. We started in January.
We started in January.
Don't sell yourself short.
That's true.
Don't sell yourself short.
We're not selling ourselves short, but like Street Vibrations, that's it. Like, you know, you're looking at $800 to $2,000 for a booth. So we would have to sell 100 shirts just to break even, which shouldn't be a problem, but we'd also have to load up with several hundred shirts, maybe 1,000 shirts. You know, Street Vibrations in Reno, when they have it in September, I think it's in September or August, September. It's a big deal too, but we'd have to load up on a bunch of shirts and then pay for the booth. I'd love to do it, but parole also is restricting my movement. So
Jason said when they want to go to the bigger rallies, they know they can get at me. I have vendors who go and would share spaces for a small fee.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
kind of what we were talking about doing with this other dude. We were talking about doing that. So
you got to go with us.
Yeah,
we'll take WACC with us.
So Salvador Hollister, I used to live right by that in Hollister, and it just has kind of turned into a shit show there. The town was freaking out about people coming, and people still came anyways, and it's just not a golfer, Nikki. Of course, we have big boy sizes.
Yeah, we got shirts all the way up to 5. I'm a fat guy.
And I'm a triple big boy.
Yeah, we sent WACC a shirt. As a matter of fact, we got shirts up to 5X on most sides.
Hey, Mitch. Hey, hold on, Adrian. What? Something's like telling me in my ear something about some prayer hands and a rosary.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard the same. I heard the same thing. I heard like this, like there was this voice that was like, "Hey, you know what? Mitch is gonna
wow.
do wax. I do like it. I
Wow.
do like what you have up there, but yeah, Mitch needs to get busy.
Yeah, I need to get busy. I got to get my bike running again. And just keep reminding me,
Wow.
bro. I ain't forgot you. I ain't forgot you.
Wow.
I have not forgotten you.
Hey, hey, Mitch, you're gonna give me fourth draw, right? I got you. I got
No,
you.
I'll
Fourth
get you
draw.
second draw on the second Tuesday of next week.
Yeah, I bet, motherfucker.
No, I got you for real.
I know,
Yes.
dog.
We have a pretty low key weekend this weekend too, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Well, other than Mitch having to fix his bike. So like I said, next weekend we're going fishing, so we won't be on next Saturday. Well, Mitch will actually probably do a live from with fishing. Someone
Yeah.
asked me the other day, doesn't it distract you? If Mitch is fishing, I'm filming like when we go to the river. It's fun for him, it's fun for me, so it's all good. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're talking. So Candy's saying, let's get it going at Street Vibes. I got 500 on it if you guys are serious. I believe in you. Super cool. And then Jason said, yeah, we throw in and share a booth space. I sold front ends. We had a custom painter set up and a seat man all in one booth. That's
That'd
cool.
be kind of neat.
That would be neat. That'd be
Thing
super
is, I
cool.
can't go this year.
We can't.
I
mean,
can't
we couldn't
go
this
until
year.
I'm off parole.
Yeah. Maybe.
WACC would have to step in for me and Adrian would be there, but I wouldn't be able to be there. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch,
Yeah.
where you going fishing at?
Oh, we're going to go out to Jackson probably.
McCollum. I need some McCollum.
McCollum,
Yeah.
you know, hey, WACC, my cousin Brian. Love you. Love you, Brian. If you're watching, if you're not, see it later, just so you know, I love you to death. It's his birthday next week, so we're going to go fishing.
That's right. Hell yeah, dog. Send me some pictures, fool.
Hell yeah, we're going to do a live.
That's right.
My cousin does fishing tournaments. And when I was in prison, he sent me pictures where he walked out in the lake with like waders and set up a ladder way out so he could climb up the ladder and just cast way out there, you know. And he's a fisherman, man. He takes fly fishing classes and he loves it. And I love fishing with him. We fished down here in Coloma together. And yeah. When I was a kid, he was the closest thing I had to a brother. Of course, now I have two brothers.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I have a sister-in-law too.
But yeah, we're going fishing next weekend for his birthday. Yeah.
Let's do it.
So I'm sorry, I'm being so distracted right now. I love all these conversations. Just like Isabel said, triple X sizes sell like hotcakes. And you know, we have some shirts that go almost up to 5X. We have some.
Yeah.
So, and you know what's funny, when we did the thing with Teespring, I always go for the shirts so if that go up to the largest sizes. So I'm not always able to get like the finest of stuff through Teespring, but I always pay attention to the sizes. So, and the neckline, because I know everybody's all about that.
Yeah.
So
the only shirts we don't have that go up to 5X right now are the Living Dead Girl. But once we re-up them, we're going to get them up to speed.
You're right. Nobody knows. At this time, Jason said, hey, it'll happen. A year out isn't any time. Mitch gets off papers. We'll set something up with some bigger shows if you two are feeling it, and we are already feeling it. So that would be super fun. You know, that was the funniest thing about when we started was just like getting out there. We went to the VA. Like we just met so many cool people. That is one thing I love about doing it in person, and that's one thing we like about doing it on YouTube is that we actually get to know you guys. And Isabel, I was trying to send you a winky face because yes, you're right. We do have big projects coming up. Yeah. And more to follow on that to everyone else soon. Golf Nick said I haven't worn a 5X since 5th grade. DC said, hey everyone, how's it going, DC? How are you?
Night surfer.
DC, what it do, baby?
Yeah, hey, WACC, our first event, and we went and set up a booth. We had a little pop-up, I borrowed from a friend. It had holes in the top, and it was kind of we were just getting started, and we went to the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. Hats off to you. We did great, man. We met a lot of really nice people. We donated a bunch of shirts for the raffle, and they actually were good to us. We made a few bucks, had a great time, and then it turned into me doing some artwork that they now have on their side patch here in the Sacramento area, their capital chapter. So
Speaking of
Yeah.
patches, Louie from Grind to Pivot is working on some patches for Mitch.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just tweaking out the little pieces of it before, and then once we get that all done and authorized, then we are going
yeah,
to
working on the details.
slap him on some hats.
Yeah, we're gonna get some patches and some hats with these embroidered patches.
DC went surfing today.
Cool.
Yeah, he said he just got home from wanting to go surf with my kids, night surfer.
So hey, Wack,
Yeah.
how far do you live from the beach? Hey, Wack,
Yo,
how far you live from the beach?
there's really not no beaches. I'm off the Sound, bro, the Puget Sound.
All right.
So, but
So
not too far
that's-
though. I mean, we're surrounded by water, bro. You know, Seattle is surrounded on 3 sides of water. So,
Yeah.
I know, Jason, you're gonna get a hat big time too, and we're gonna send you one. So as soon as we get it, you will get the first one
Yeah.
for sure.
We
And it
gotta
shouldn't
send
be too
them.
long.
We gotta send them a
Wow.
shirt too.
It's been taking us a minute because those things it's so finite on the wings. It's kind of hard to make into an embroider, so that's what's taken us so long. So Louis working on it super hard. We appreciate him for doing that. So
Yeah.
I wasn't nodding. I was reading comments. I wasn't nodding, y'all.
Who said you were nodding?
Yeah. That's
Somebody
funny.
said I was nodding.
Oh,
I was reading the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get our hats up.
yeah, you're right, Devo. Nobody likes a dirty beach. They're nasty. Like, I used to go to Santa Cruz all the time, and the last time I went, it was just like it was just gross. And when you have your grandkids out there, it's just nasty.
Yeah. Well, that's part of what I do. You know, we clean up the beaches on the river. We clean up the town. You know, we last week we took that big F-550 and drove it down into a canal, like a drainage canal. We backed that
shit.
thing up about a mile and loaded trash. We filled that thing up with trash off the side of the banks of the canal, but people don't realize all that shit washes out to the ocean.
Yeah, it does. People don't realize that, man.
Truckload after truckload after truckload out of there. And it's not all homeless trash. A lot of it is, but people were throwing their trash over their back fence into the canal.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's just disrespectful, man.
DC said, I'm freaking fried out this week. Lots of sun. My wife loves the vacation though. And you know what, DC? That's really nice that you take your wife on vacations. Do you guys stay in hotels or do you guys stay in, do you camp? Do you make your camp in a tent? Like, just curious how that rolls. Just curious.
Because I'm going to make mine stay in a tent down by the river. What do you think about that, Wack?
What?
Would you pop for $125 hotel, or are you going to pop a tent up down by the river?
Well, if the hotel got it,
You're
hey,
setting a deal
hold on,
breaker right now,
dog.
to be honest.
Hold on. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
if
we
we,
do have
hey, does the hotel got a hot tub in the room?
No.
It has a
Oh, well
bathroom in
then.
the room.
No, fuck
Okay,
it.
Wax,
I'm too damn.
seriously,
I'm
you
too
are
damn.
gonna say camping?
Hold
Are you
on.
for real?
I'm too big to fit in a bathtub, dude. I need a hot tub.
We do have a big ass tent for when you come down here and see us, Wack.
DC said,
Oh.
hotel, hell nah. We live off the beach. Oh,
See,
so
they're
you
camping right on the beach.
that's because they live by the beach. So they go. So I'll tell you what this is all about. So his cousin was like, it's his birthday, his cousin's birthday, and he said, let's they like to stay in this one place they always stay in. It's $125 a night. And Mitch was just like, oh, hell no. One night and one night only. And I hope that Brian and Marilyn are listening to this right now. Mitch is like, no, we're not going to stay in a hotel. And Debo said, in a van down by the river.
Yeah, in a van, but it's not a van, it's a tent. We got a nice
And
big
you
tent.
can't, and just so everybody knows, you can't stay on the river in a tent. You cannot. They don't allow it. You
The
can't
homeless
do it. That's
do.
what- Well, they do, but I don't want to hang out with them today.
You know what gets me
Hey, but
whack
see,
is they got
look.
these signs. What were you gonna say?
No, like I'll do the camping, bro. I'm down for all that, bro. But what I'm saying is, like, I could do the grizzly bears, the wolves, and all that. That's fine. But once you start talking about like rattlesnakes and snakes and shit, nah, that's when I'm checking in, bro.
Well, the tent zips up in the front, keeps the rattlesnakes out.
Nah, hell
Jason
no.
said, Jason said, anyone who's dating me sleeps on a bedroll under a tarp tied to my bars and sissy bar. Okay, so check this out, Jason. I used to do that back in the day, but I am not cut out for that. I'll do it if I have something soft to sleep on and we're on the bike. I would do it. Like I would do it 100%. But going for 2 days, yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this argument for some weird reason. But anyways, okay.
I'm gonna bite the bullet and pay for the hotel because we're gonna have a great time. Yeah.
Hey, I've been known to go. I've been known to go check into a hotel just to get a room with a little jacuzzi in my room, just so I could lay up in that motherfucker and just
Mitch loves that.
it just
That's one of his
unkinks
things
my
that,
back. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah, you know what gets me though about camping is they got signs no camping, all that shit, but all the homeless people live right on the river off the bike trail.
Even off our trails up here, they have fires when
they're lighting fires. And then they got like the bike levee, you know, they got bike trails on the top of the levee. Then there's a big bank goes down 50 feet, and they're living on these river banks, the levee banks. And when they get pissed off at somebody, hey, bro, when they get pissed off at somebody, they got a little community, like 10, 15 tents. They'll go burn them out. That's how they evict them. They light their tent on fire. That's crazy, dog.
Are you guys for real? And they're like, yeah, that's how they evict them.
That's for real. That's how they evict each other.
Wow.
As they'll go light the person's tent on fire. Sometimes they'll do it when the person's in there. And then we got to go clean it up, you know? And sometimes, like a few weeks ago, they had a fire down by the river. Somebody lit someone's tent on fire and it caught the field on fire by the river. They had like 5 fire trucks down there, and they had the helicopter sucking water out of the river and dumping it on the fire. For real.
Wow.
And that's the kind of shit that we clean up. Yeah.
Isabel.
But we can't go camping there, but they can live there.
How much romance you want, Mitch? Mitch in a tent with the homeless? Well, at least upgrade to a van.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I even like to sleep in the back of a truck. I'm all about it. And guess who's on? Oh. Your cousin's on right now. Brian's on. Brian. And so Brian said, hey, Jerry, Mitch, can't wait for our glamping trip.
Yeah, glamping. That's right.
Hey, well, some of us, to some of us, romance is like a bottle of Lander's lotion and some baby oil, and that's fine.
Watch yourself.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, hey, WACC, have you ever watched Shameless?
No. I don't watch TV. Hey, bro, I don't watch TV unless it's sports or documentaries, bro. That's it.
Yeah, well, you know, you're talking about these guys in jail in Shameless. They're the guy was using mayonnaise. He said he was tired of his butt smelling like the tossed salad in the morning.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will sleep in a tent. I will sleep in a truck bed, no problem. I will sleep on the ground if all we have is a motorcycle. But if we have options, that's what I'm saying.
We have options. We're gonna take them. We're hitting that hotel.
Now he wants to act nice. Now he wants to. Okay, Ooh. You.
Oh. Yeah.
Uncle Mitch slept in the concrete cube for 4 decades. I think I let him get his camping fill for a night. He doesn't really. Trust and believe. He doesn't really want to go. He doesn't like to camp, so don't even try.
I do. Camping's cool.
Oh, wow.
Depends on where it's at.
Okay. All right.
The song Shameless is a good song.
It is a good song, right, Garth Brooks? I love that song.
Yeah.
Beautiful song.
When Mitch gets home from work, I'm going to say it.
What?
When Mitch gets home from work, so he always strips his clothes off you know, when he gets in and
In
he
the
takes
mud
a
room.
shower in the mud room. So he strips his clothes off and he comes in butt naked and then he takes a shower usually. And so then he gets out of the shower. So what he did this is what he's been doing. So he comes in and we have a hard floor with the area rug on it. He literally lays on the area rug, butt ass naked, and it's hard. Like it's hard, but he's out. Like he's like, I just need to sleep for
Right.
like an
Throw a
hour.
pillow on the
Yeah.
floor and crash
Yeah.
out.
Wait, hold up.
Right.
You don't shower with, hey, hold up, dog. You don't shower with your boxers on and then wash your boxers, bro?
No, I do wash my T-shirt in the shower though.
Oh,
So I said I put a stop to that because I was like, dude, you don't have to do that. You don't. And I said, we have a washing machine, and especially the crap that he works literally around in. I'm like, you need to put that in the washing machine. He goes, well, we did it this way in prison.
that's right.
Hey, Wack, tell him, man. We go to shower. What do?
That's
You
right.
wash your boxers, your T-shirt.
I
your
still wash my boxers in the shower, boy.
Yeah, not me.
Oh.
I throw them in the washing machine, but I was washing my work shirt in the shower.
So we have Gabe, who is at Sturgis right now.
Yeah, Gabe's
And
at
he said
Sturgis.
he's tapping in from the Full Throttle Saloon. Candy.
Oh,
You
come
know
on.
what?
That's
Girl,
right.
I gotta love you. Candy just donated $75. 2 nights at $75. I got you that date night. Yay,
Oh, wow.
Candy. Thank you so much.
You're so awesome.
It's awesome.
Really.
And he
Thank
had me
you.
take off one night, so now I'm gonna put the other one back
Right.
on.
I was gonna pop for a
Wow.
night, but now we're gonna have to go Friday as well.
Thank you so much.
Well, a bottle of Jergens lotion and a bottle of baby oil is like $5 together tops. So if anybody wants to donate that to me, that'd be fine.
But that's them dudes in the prison, you know. Hey, Wack.
Hey,
wow.
Now you're talking about that.
Candy, thank you.
Yeah,
so
thank you
awesome.
so much. That's awesome.
hey,
Hey, Wack, I remember them dudes in
I'm
Donovan.
not fancy, bro.
Yeah, they beat this dude up on the yard. I'm like, why'd you guys smash? They 2-on-1'd him, you know, to get rid of him. And him and his celly were up tweaking and, you know, looking at dirty books. And the guy had a tent up on his around the bottom bunk, you know. And he said he saw his celly had a mirror, you know. He looked up, and he saw a mirror. He's like, what the fuck, dude? What's that? He said, oh, you know, it was an accident, or. You know, then later on, the guy had a mirror like poking down, peeping on him, you know, while he was looking at dirty books and lotion and shit, you know. So they ended up 2-on-1 the guy in the yard and ran him off, you know. But I'm like, you know.
Gabe, how is it right there, right now? I'd love to hear how that's going over there. We were just talking about that. You're right, Isabel. All Mitch's clothes need hot water and a washing machine. You know what? I don't know what I would do without these girls because I feel like really outnumbered. So I'm super happy that.
But who gave you, you know, just so you know, there was no laundry room in this house when I got here, Wack.
This is true.
First thing I built was the laundry room. Actually, first thing I built was a bathroom.
Your boss is on. He said, "Stop and say what's up." Mitch looks sunburned. I know. Do you see his Aaron? Do you see his glasses? I heard you got pretty burnt from when we went rafting last weekend.
Well, that was Phil.
Oh, was that Phil that said that? Yeah.
I got raccoon eyes from being out in the sun.
Salvador said I've been out since '98.
That's
and
right.
I still wash my boxers in the shower. Plus, I wear shower shoes even though I live by myself. Oh, and I have my washcloth shampoo and soap in a shower bag.
Yeah, see, Wack.
Yeah, that's how
you had it right in there.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Wack, I can't see your face.
You don't need to see my face, lady.
Wow. What?
Hey, bro. What do? You have all your shower shit for guys don't know. And actually, you ever meet?
I love you, Adrian.
I love you too.
They would make shower bags out of trash bags. They pull strips of trash bag and twist them and pull them, and then make them into a shower bag.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
Then you keep all your soap, your shampoo, all that shit in a bag, and you just grab it and go to the shower.
Hi, Captain 676. Poor guy ordered stuff from us like 4 months ago, and he lives in Thailand, I think. And he never got it, or the Philippines, I can't remember. In Thailand. And so he never got his stuff. We've been talking about anyways, Captain, we're just gonna send you just a new shipment because
Well, just so you know, I sent a shirt, just one shirt to Philippines to my friend Sparky. It took him 3 months to get it.
oh yeah,
So-
that's right. But he's been ordering stuff anyways. That's fine. So we're gonna send you other stuff. I just want you to know that it will be on its way. I just need to know, honey, you don't have to reorder. Seriously, just send us what you ordered, and
Yeah,
we'll
so
send it to you. No problem at all. I'm sorry that you didn't get it. It's weird too because what's really weird is he had the order number, the shipping number, and I looked it up, and at first, remember, it was stuck in Chicago, and then it just fell off. It was like, we can't find your information. So sometimes
route
that happens with
somewhere.
that bullshit. Anyways, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It's a
No
problem with
problem.
shipping stuff to other countries.
But it's no problem.
So,
Let's
you know,
see.
So, Whack, I used to just take my soap. That was it. I'd walk down the shower with my shower shoes on, a bar of soap and a towel, and wash rag, and that was it. Guys would be pissed off like, hey, what are you wearing your shower shoes in the day room for?
Stephen wants to know what color your natural hair is.
My hair was,
like a rusty kind of color.
yeah, it was a reddish brown. Yeah, hey, Whack, when I was in Lancaster on Sea Yard, this dude goes, hey, you're not supposed to wear your shower shoes in the day room. I said, says who? He goes, oh, the shot caller in the building. And I said, well, tell him to meet me up underneath the stairwell and I'll fight him barefoot.
On the real, you
And,
know?
if he beats me up, I'll wear my shoes in the day room. Nobody showed up.
Yeah. Hey, Isabel, I'm always on restriction. I don't give a damn. You know what? I'm rebelling until I get a damn wrench. How about that?
Nah,
How about that?
on. Yeah.
How about you guys just don't want me? I'll erase everybody's damn comments, huh? That's what it is.
Isabel said, did you see what Isabel said?
Yeah,
I love
Whack's
you,
gonna
Isabel.
go on restriction.
He is. He's going to get put on restriction.
Permanent
He's on restriction
vacation.
at home, so he's going to be on restriction here too.
Yeah.
I ain't never on restriction. I just
Well, we
allow
love
them to
you,
think
Whack.
they're in
And we
control.
want to know when you're gonna come see us.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Captain,
hold on.
Don't worry about it. We won't get.
We're having
we'll get a
technical
shirt. So
difficulties.
we'll just don't even worry about it. We'll just put your order, and I just
Yeah.
need to know what you ordered, or your order number so I can read it. Salvador said no shower shoes in the day room. LOL.
Yeah.
Blaster said, man, I think Blaster's in Australia. He said, man, you guys got some strange prison politics.
Trust me, we know, huh, Whack? They got some strange prison politics out here, but they've been in
Yeah.
place for quite a while. So
It keeps everything smooth.
I actually watched a lot of this shit develop over the years, and I didn't like any of it.
Mitch, you hung up on me.
It's hot over here. What are those? Blaster said Aussies always sport the budgie smugglers. What
Probably
are those?
shower shoes.
Are those shower shoes?
Yeah.
DC Irish said he might just rock a Speedo.
Oh, Whack must have fell off his phone.
Yeah, you hung
What's
up on me,
happening,
bro. You hung up on me.
DC Irish said my wife.
I haven't touched my phone. Probably just timed out.
DC said I must confess my wife wants me to buy a Speedo. What should I do? Get
Come
one.
on.
Get one.
No,
No,
Get
don't
one.
do it, bro.
that's a sack
do it.
strap, ain't it?
Don't do it.
What's happening with that, Whack?
Oh, Blaster said those are Speedos. What'd you call them again? Say it again. Budgie smugglers.
Yeah, if you got caught wearing Speedos out here in prison in California, well, Whack, what do you think? You'd be off to Vacaville.
I don't do no Speedos, big dog.
Yeah, that's a cock
Can't
sack
do it.
strap.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the nut huggers.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's a sack
Wow.
slingshot.
Wow.
I ain't good with that.
Wow.
You know. Hey, Mitch,
Yeah.
check it out. So look,
Yeah,
Jergens or Irish Spring, bro? Which one was it?
no, Irish Spring.
Better believe it. Better believe it.
Yeah, Axe, snake peel.
Ugh. That's just nasty.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Whack, we used to have the, the little puffy loofah things. What
Mm-hmm.
are they called?
Steve LaBarber calls those Speedos, I love this. He calls them punk panties.
Punk panties, yeah.
Wow, that's right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I used to have one of those little puffy loofah thing. Not really a loofah, but it's a little puffy thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, to wash your body with.
Yeah, you know, use body wash with it and shit. And then they said you can't get them no more. And I was like, what the fuck, you know? Those things come undone. They're pretty long. I guess some guy in Calipat took one of those little puffy things and he took it apart and doubled it up and strangled the celly with it, and the cell killed him. So,
wow,
that was the end of those things.
Mike S said, MC beards. Any members here, even any honorable members with chest hair? Yes, Mitch has got a beard.
Dude, we got real men have chest hair.
Beard.
That's right.
Chest hair, right?
I actually really like the smell of Irish Spring. I do like the smell of it, and I like the smell of Zest too.
Hey, WACC. You ever see them dudes in the shower, prison, shaving their chest and shit?
Nah, I never. Well, you know, I was selling with black dudes, so not too many black dudes are hairy. You know?
Yeah, these dudes are in the shower, like shaving their chest and shaving their arms and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And the guy was shaving the hair in his fingers and shit.
Wow.
And he goes,
oh, yeah.
I go, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's a young guy in his 20s. You know, San Quentin got 15 fucking shower heads, you know, so I go, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, oh, man, the chicks dig it. I said, dude, there ain't no fucking chicks in here.
Hey, Mitch, something tells me that he was the Grand Dragon in Folsom Karate.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, WACC, just so you know, A1 to 7 said, I thought I missed you, brother. What's up, Big WACC?
What's happening with it, man?
John Hines said, ear hair is hot.
Yeah, ear hair. I do got to shave my ear hair out because it gets pretty fuzzy. It gets sticking out.
Mitch, I saw that for years. And you know what? He said, fucking weirdos. It's really crazy because I noticed probably maybe like 10 years ago, like when I'd go to the gym, I was like, these guys, like, their legs are shinier than mine. Like their legs would be super shiny, and they're like their hair, like their chest, like it was crazy, and they had no underarm hair either. And then Blaster said that's called a metrosexual. Yeah. And then the other thing I can't get down with is the over like waxing of dudes' faces. Like when your eyebrows look better than mine, that's a freaking problem.
Yeah, for real, I agree with that.
Roger said that chicks dig it. Yeah, I
got a homeboy.
Go ahead, son.
I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna mention his name because he got mad at me back then, so I know he'll get mad at me now. But he used to always he'd have his eyebrows hooked up, but he stayed with the honeys though. And I remember me and the Samoan homie was clowning him one day like, damn dog, your eyebrows are looking on fleek, fool. And he was like, fuck you, cuz. You trying to call me gay? I'm like, nah, I'm just saying, bro. Like,
yeah. Hey, so some people don't grow chest hair split switch. I know, like a lot of Hispanic men, Filipinos, men that they don't.
Yeah, well, I grow chest hair, and I'm not shaving it unless I'm getting a tattoo.
Really hairy. Mitch used to be really like.
If I'm getting a tattoo, I'm shaving my chest or whatever. But other than that, I'm not getting no fucking razor on my shit.
Yeah, you know, it's funny though because too, it's oh my god,
wow, Jason, wow.
I said I shaved my butthole. It sucked when it was prickly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm gone. I was fucked up, homie. Fucking Jason, bro.
Come on, bro. You're a biker. I don't know. I'm too hairy to be shaving shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. The manscaping.
We got a winner.
I was just going to bring that up, DC. What about the manscaping? That butthole is manscaping, but.
You know, they sell this razor now. I've seen this commercial. It's called Manscaping. And the guy goes, well, it's got a caveman. He says, my balls too. And they say, yeah, he shaves his balls with a manscaping razor. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I can't imagine sticking a razor on my sack, you know.
Jason said the
I'm
chick
gone.
chicken. Not this chick.
I'm out of here, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this conversation?
Wow.
Hey, Mitch, you say, hey, I know where you seen that at too, fool. Hey, it be on YouTube. The dude says, hey, do you still, he said, do you still powder your balls?
That's right.
Hey, but look, hey, I'm sitting there like, hey, my youngest daughter watching YouTube on her iPad, and I hear some shit talking about, do you still powder your balls? I'm like, what the fuck is she watching over there? What the fuck?
Switch does have a good point. He said manscaping makes you look like a bigger, better deal.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with upselling.
I did get a razor last Christmas for Secret Santa. I got a razor. It's called the Plow. Hey, WACC, it's like a fucking state. Like a state razor. Well, before you came to prison, bro, they used to give us these 3-piece razors where the handle screws on, you got top and bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You drop this flat blade in there.
Yeah.
I got one of them for Christmas, but it's got like a weighted handle. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, everyone's like, this conversation went way left, and I'm like, if this is not something we had a, you know, it's just this natural.
Yeah, the Plow.
Progression. Jason really started. It was Jason's fault.
And you know, when I was in prison, WACC, they used to give you flat razor blades for those razors. Like anytime I get 4 or 5 razors, I kept them in a dental floss thing, you know, and then I transferred to another prison. And I went and told the cop, hey, give me a razor. And he gave me like a big razor with a single blade. I go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
and then they searched my cell and took my razor. I go, what the fuck? They go, well, you know, them old razors guys are cutting themselves with them and cutting each other. And I thought, man, that's when things really started changing around 1990. Instead of using bone crushers, guys just started using razor blades, and it really fucked up the game, you know.
Hey, somebody said on here, oh, go ahead.
Roger said, oh, shit, he said it was hard enough to explain to my wife about having a chainsaw cutting a couch. How can I tell her about this conversation?
Hey, but look, but did you see what Kenan said? Kenan said, shaving adds an inch, LOL. I said, well, shit, I guess if you got a button in a fur coat, maybe, but shit, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's funny. That's really freaking funny. Dick sideburns. That's what somebody just wrote.
What?
See, look what you're doing, Wactos. You're staring at everything like this.
What's in the comments?
He said,
I'm gone, man.
Dick sideburns. Did you hear me this
time?
Like,
Dick sideburns? I don't know what that would mean.
Don't you get it when you shave right here? Then you, okay, he's not paying attention, so it's all good. Let's see. Undisputed Champ just came on and said, what's up, hardheads? Babe. Look at him. He's staring into the ozone. You everybody see that right now?
Oh.
I was reading Salvador Patlin's comment. And he said in the county jail over in Sacramento, guys are talking about wearing skinny jeans and eyeliner, and the chicks dig it. And I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know. I'm a man, you know. I got facial hair, chest hair, all that shit. And I think, you know, that's part of who I am. So, you know, whatever.
Hi, Turk. Hi, Turk Loco. How's it going?
Big Turk.
You just missed a really good conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, Turk. Do you still powder your balls? We're talking about manscaping today. I don't know why.
Say, Turkey Loco, we don't manscape in San Diego, do we?
Jennifer Rose says, you nip the sack, you send it back. Hashtag manscaping.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
You gotta understand, man, you know, in prison, you're living around men. So, you know, I mean, some guys in this shower shaving his sack. It's kind of weird shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brian wants to know completely. Brian says, can you do another video on how to properly use a chainsaw on a couch? For those of you that haven't seen it, Mitch got rid of our old couch and used a freaking chainsaw in it.
That's right.
And I knew he was going to do it, but he didn't tell. And so I'm literally at work and I'm driving home and I get the little notification thing on Mitch's channel and I look at him like, what is he
Did you watch that, WACC?
Yeah, I talked to you on there, fool.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
he can't remember anything.
here's the bottom line. We had a 10-foot wide couch. Our living room is 10 feet wide. To bring that couch in there, I had to take the window out the side of the house, slide it and fuck my back up for a month, pushed it into place real gingerly. And so to get it out, I wasn't going through all that shit. So I chainsawed it in half so I could get it out of here. It was fun.
Yeah, but you know what he likes to do? So the one thing that he likes to do is that when he's gonna do something, he makes up his mind like he's just gonna do it. Like he's like, I'm just gonna do this. So he doesn't think about like covering anything. He just like goes in. And so literally I was like, I walked there, was freaking nothing was covered. There was freaking dust everywhere. I was like,
that's not true.
Really? It's not true.
You're exaggerating.
He is lying. So, anyways, it was all good, but I was shocked when I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, he actually did it.
Yep.
That's how you gotta do it. Hey,
what's going on up there, man? How you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to. That laugh kind of made my day, man. So I'm trying to figure out.
Made me laugh. That shit was so funny.
I'm trying to figure out what's really on Jason's mind right now. I love Jason. That's my dog, man. Ever since I met him on here.
I love Jason. He's
yeah,
awesome.
it's a good man.
But my brother's down there. He must be going through it right now, man. So I'm gonna say a prayer for him tonight.
Devo said, "No playing with balls in the house, but the chainsaw is fine."
Yeah, chainsaw's great.
Oh, you can play with balls in the house. You know, you just gotta wash your hands.
Yeah, we ain't judging.
You know. Hey, my dad used to say if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I heard that before.
Hey, you know what? My dad used to. Hey, so it took me a long time, right? I mean, I know we're kind of getting explicit here, but it's all good.
Yeah.
You know, ain't too many kids on here. But my dad used to come out to one of his favorite sayings when he came out the bathroom was, "Damn, that water's cold." And then my mom would be like, "Yeah, it's deep too." And it took me for a long time to figure that out. Like, what the hell is going on here? And I finally figured it out. Like, oh, that's a good one. All right.
Yeah, that's an old one there. Yeah.
Let's see. That's funny. There's a lot. Salvador, if my ugly ass needs a trim to get the ladies' attention, then so be it.
What day? A chick was down with that booty.
With you.
What's going on?
Look, WACC. I had a chick who was down with that booty thing, so I
Tab
it up. What are you gonna do? And he did
Tab it. Man, she like that backyard play, huh? The backyard.
We gotta, hey, WACC. You know, for real, you gotta realize, like San Quentin had North Block last time I was there. They had 840 dudes living in one unit, and half of them are black, Asians shower one side, Mexicans, white shower on the other side. So you got 400 or 500 dudes showering in one spot. So, and you know, you got every kind of personality in the world.
Yeah. Hey, see. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
See it all.
Yeah, hey, that's what I'm saying. Like that shit don't. Some people cringe all up. Shit, me and you can sit here and talk like this all day, and it's funny to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was fun. Debo said my pops would say, "I'm gonna hit you so hard over the head, you're gonna have to pull it down your socks to take a shit." Oh wow, this part conversation just went crazy.
Yeah.
Well, anything anybody else want to? Anytime we've been on for almost an hour and a half. Anybody have anything else? About an hour and a half almost.
All right,
Well,
Mitch, go ahead and hit us. Hold on.
I'm gonna go outside for a sec, so go ahead and go crazy.
I got a special request for Big Mitch.
What's up, bro?
Give us one last story, short story, of the difference in your humor the first 5 years in prison versus like your final 10 years in prison or whatever you decided to go home.
Well,
like something that you would find funny at the beginning that you wouldn't find funny at the end.
Funny or just different?
Yeah, I mean, you can do different too.
Man, there wasn't really a lot of funny when I first went in,
Yeah, that's true.
Funny was, some guy getting stabbed up and, laughing about it like, yeah, that dummy got himself killed. Like guys that trying to join up with groups of guys in prison, like prison gang members of all races too, not just whites. They'd be like, yeah, walking around their chest out. Yeah, I'm all that. Yeah. Next thing you know, the guy's dead. So the regular dudes that were just doing time, we'd laugh like, yeah, look at that dummy, he's dead. And, when they were walking around with their chest out, we'd laugh at them too, going, yeah, that fool don't know what he's got coming. And when he got stabbed up and killed, we'd laugh and go, yeah, because we've seen that shit coming. That was like comedy back when I first came in. Now towards the end, man, it was really, it was just a sad situation, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say that, bro, not to cut you off, but I was gonna ask you, because I know how I felt and I only did 7. The last couple years, man, every time I seen somebody get hit, and then that dude that I seen get killed in the day room right in front of me, that took a toll on me, bro. Rather than when I first went in, it was like, damn, ha 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 ha, oh shit, that dude got fucked up. So I was gonna ask you, after seeing, I know so much violence you've seen, I know that there had to come to a point where you were like, man, fuck this shit. This is bullshit.
Well, don't get it wrong. Like, there was a Southsider in Lancaster. And they got 3 light poles on the yard. One's blue, one's yellow, one's black. So when something happened, the gun tower would yell out yellow, and all the cops would go to that light pole. So there was a Southsider there. He was kind of arrogant, and he tried to bully white dudes. He tried to bully other Southsiders. And really, he was a fucking punk that didn't have nothing. He had no game. He didn't have a job. He tried to bully people out of their shit. And one day we're sitting on the yard, man, and they go yellow. And we look over the light pole, and this guy's bent over with blood pouring out his face. And we started laughing, because we seen it coming. So some of it, sometimes it didn't get old. Sometimes it was like, hey, that fucking punk had that coming,
Yeah.
In the old days, it was funny because guys would walk around with their chest out like they were all that because they just hooked up with a group of guys they thought were the shit. Next thing you know, they were dead. So we laughed about it. But as far as humor, towards the end of my term, the whole system was really a joke, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Guys are in the hat. They could pay $10,000 to get out of the hat.
Man, right?
Guys walking around fucking weak ass level 2 yards saying that they're running shit. We just laugh at them. And like guys that I knew that like Life or Larry and these other dudes been down forever, we laugh at these lames and just go, hey, just imagine if they were there back in the day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be pissing on themselves, bro.
They'd be shitting on themselves.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
Yeah. When you're standing in chow line waiting for dinner tray, and some guy in front of you is getting stabbed by a guy behind you, reaches over you and stabs a dude in front of you. And you're like, fuck, dude. Hope I didn't get any blood on me.
On the real.
It's scary shit, dude. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly have a different outlook on comedy than most the general world does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have
I have a question. Is that really the gas monkey from Texas, or is that just someone using the gas monkey title?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got gas monkey comment here. Yeah, you know, our sense of humor in prison is, you know, it's a survival thing, WACC, you know?
Yeah.
It really is.
I agree 100%, man. You know, and to be honest, to be 100% honest, man, I went to prison as a boy, 18-year-old boy, and I learned to become a man real quick. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't do it. I promise.
I know you didn't. So say hi to Andre. So because I know
What's up,
I know
Andre?
you like this, so I'm gonna let you do it. So Andre thinks that he's really killed our views since you started because he said that you're boring and it isn't very entertaining. So here's the funny thing, Andre. That's actually not factual. So if you're gonna get on here and talk shit, you might as well talk about what's real, and that's not actually true. So kiss it. Anyways, go ahead, WACC.
All right, well, thank you, Andre. I appreciate you. And go fuck yourself, you faggot. And leave it at that.
Sorry, I didn't mean. See, I gave you the opportunity this time because I didn't have you.
But you know what? But you know what? I'm gonna let our subscribers. I'm gonna let your subscribers answer that, Mitch, because I think as quiet as it's kept, my interview on your channel has the most views. Over the last 6 months, my interview on Jeff's channel has the most views. I mean, so
it is true.
I mean, if you're gonna come talking shit, talk facts. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. Talk facts.
Yeah, you know, we let our subscribers answer some of these comments, and I think our subscribers are pretty mature.
I think
decent people.
I think this is the same one that just changes his name all the fucking
time. We got a few trolls that change their names up, and you know, bottom line, I don't give a fuck if he likes you or not. He can suck it.
Yeah,
but yeah, you know, WACC, prison's different, bro. I mean, it's it's a bunch of hard ass motherfuckers realizing they're not really that hard.
JB Weld, thank you for the $20 super chat. He said kudos, WACC.
Oh wow, thank you, right. JB Weld. Thank you very much. You know, hey WACC, when you think you're a hard dude because you beat up a few guys, you know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the first dude I seen murdered in prison was playing pinochle game, and somebody stabbed him in the neck, and another guy stabbed him in the back. And they cut his jugular vein out and then popped his heart, and he was dead before he hit the ground. And I was playing cards, and the guy was walking towards us. The other guys didn't see him. I'm like, hey, man, I think this dude's going to die. And they're like, just shut up and deal the cards, man. I'm like, look, this dude just got stabbed. And I don't give a fuck, deal the cards, and we're in the hole. And so they turned around and seen the dude, and they realized it wasn't bullshitting. And but as we're waiting for him to drag the body off, some guy goes, hey, I bet you bacon and eggs on Sunday that guy's dead. And I'm like, no bet. So when you realize there are dudes in there that really are hard, solid, cold people, it really makes you reassess yourself on how hard are you.
Yeah, on the real. And I guess that dude didn't count his melt right, huh?
No, he didn't count the melt right. He gave a bogus bid.
That's what it was.
Jason said we don't roll with WACC for the views anyways, because WACC's family.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. True. Good point.
Right.
Blaster was in fact, Jason, it's not about the views, and if it was about the views, we'd be like doing what a lot of other people are doing that we're not doing. So there it is there. And so let's see. Chill till I die. Now you're just trying to get people. He said he donated super chat $19.99. So thank you for that. And then he said WACC needs a wrench.
Hey!
Yeah, I just read a comment on here, and it's not about the subs and the views. It's about teaching youngsters, and that's
right.
another thing that I'm down for, is letting people know what's really going on in the criminal element and in prison scene.
And you know what? As much as it hurts their feelings, we're gonna continue on doing what we do.
Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, I can only imagine, Mitch, how it was back then, bro. I mean, because I've heard stories. I've got big homies. I know a couple of the same dudes that you know, and a couple of them Pyrus from YA that you knew, and I've heard several stories of how it was in the late late 70s, early 80s, man, when it was really you didn't make a big deal about it unless you were gonna kill a motherfucker. So
well, we used to say if it wasn't worth killing someone over, it wasn't a problem. That was a philosophy.
Yep. So
and the thing is, though, guys would kill you over a pack of cigarettes.
Well, yeah, because it's not about the cigarettes; it's the principle.
Yeah, exactly. So, the bottom line is prison's a lot softer now than it used to be, but it's still very rough, at least in California. And you can die, and you can get hurt. I got a friend named Noe from IE. I think he's from Riverside, but he's missing half his teeth on one side, head was split open. He was in a level 2, bro, in Susanville, doing his little level 2 time, and they had a little race riot, and 4 dudes were beating him, saying, "Hey, we're gonna kill you, you fucking white motherfucker," and he looked up at him and told him, "Hurry up," and they go, "Whoa," like, and they just backed up off him. But that was a level 2, bro. He almost lost his life. So,
Andre, I think you're backpedaling here. So now he's trying to clean it up. And he said, I wasn't trying to put WACC down. I'm just saying if Mitch worked with a guy like JD or Death every Saturday night, his message would have been heard twice or 3 times as much. We don't need it to be. So it's whoever wants to be here is here.
Well, shut up, cuz. Go somewhere else.
He wants to collab with. So, anyways.
Yeah, we don't care about that shit. Oh, yeah, Sunday breakfast, WACC. What about the Sunday breakfast?
Oh, the Grand Slam.
He said, oh, damn, he loves the Sunday breakfast, eggs, bacon, all that stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Call that the Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam, baby.
Said, oh, damn, I love the Sunday breakfast. Eggs, bacon, mystery meat, oatmeal, cereal, milk, coffee, and toast. The ultimate Grand Slam.
Yeah. Well, WACC, you're down with that, right?
Yeah, man, come on now.
I'm going to tell you, Mitch. The Grand Slam used to be crispy fried potatoes. I mean, real potatoes with onions and peppers in them, 2 fried eggs, and 2 pieces of bacon. That was the Grand Slam. Plus, you had oatmeal and all that shit. Piece of fruit, right? Yeah.
So I'm just going to say one thing. This is off the subject. Sorry. So we actually did do a collab, just so everybody knows. We did one with Josh and with WACC and with Mitch for Father's Day. And to be honest with you, it actually got viewed not very much, and it was a super good topic. It was for Father's Day.
Yeah.
So, you might want to check that out.
Yeah, this guy talking about collaborations. WACC, remember Father's Day? We started off, then we brought Josh in and JD and.
Yeah.
It was after Father's Day.
Actually, it was JD and
Father's Day was yourself, Josh, and
yeah.
And then after that, we did it with OG. We did it on the fly.
Yeah, we did OG night. Badger. So we've done other collabs. We had everybody on here.
We actually have a live too, so we can't be going on like
Hey, but look, it only don't even I'm not even finna sit here and entertain that dude, homie, because. We don't have to explain ourselves to nobody. Ain't nobody on here no YouTube whores. We're not gonna, let me go over here and, I just went.
Don't give WACC a wrench, give him a hammer.
Hey, look, I just went on and did an interview with the homie, with the white crib homie from Texas, Tim Snow. You know what I mean? But I don't go around and do it like that because YouTube was never my intention. I don't get my jollies off of this. I come on here to fuck with my homeboy Mitch and fuck with the subscribers that I have become friends with or acquainted with that I feel are good people, good vibes, to pass time, to fellowship, and all that. Do that, right? So I'm not in this for subscribers and gains and all that. And Mitch ain't on there for either. So I mean, I'm not worried about what dude talking about. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I'm not justifying.
The peanut gallery.
I'm not justifying.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
just speaking facts. I'm not.
No, I mean, the thing is this, bro. Some of these other channels are cool, and some of them aren't. And you and I have brought other guys into our live chat, and it was cool.
We're the first one to do a double Zoom. The way we do every Saturday.
Yeah.
Again, not justifying. We're just stating facts. That's all.
There were times we had 4 guys on here chatting it up, but really. Like you say, man, you know, I interviewed you. We're from San Diego. We chat pretty much every day. We're homeboys, man. And we're from different sides of the track at the same town. You know, and we like chatting it up.
That's something to see.
And, you know.
And fuck who don't like it either.
Yeah.
Fuck who don't like it.
I know that you still got contact with your homeboys and shit, but you're not in the mix. And I was talking to a dude at work, man, and he's like, hey, you know, he was in the mix and now he's not, but he still has connections with his homeboys because they're his friends, but they know he's not in the mix. He's working, he's got a family. And I kind of see you're the same way. You got a family, you're doing your thing, but them dudes are still your friends.
Yep.
Right? So
yeah, I mean, you know, you can still be friends with the people you grew up with. I mean, you don't have to if you're like we've said it a million times on our lives or on our videos, bro. If you're still doing the same thing you were doing at 15, at 25, at 25, at 40, something's wrong with you, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't have time or the energy or the desire to be in the streets anymore. You know what I mean? But I have my homeboys, and some of my homies still do that. You know what I mean? And I still love them. You know what I mean? And my wish is for them to transition up out of it. You know what I mean? And get to really living. But I'm not going to cast judgment on them because 2 or 3, 5 years ago, I was right there with them. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And you know, that's why I talked about my homeboy just passed away the other day. He's older than me, and he was somebody I looked up to as a young man. I thought he was just an incredible person, and it breaks my heart that he passed away at a young age. Man. But I mean, you know, them guys were my I hate to say it, but they were my idols or my mentors or whatever you want, without even knowing it, you know, as a kid. But you know.
Yeah.
Isabel asked a question that's way off left, but I'm more than happy to answer that. Isabel said, 80, when you have a family visit with Mitch, would he cook for you?
Of course I did.
He did. He did a lot. He liked to because he could never really cook, like, you know, with the stove and the whole thing. So yeah, he totally did.
Get around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody asked about musical instruments in prison, and you are allowed to have 2 or 3 appliances: a TV, a radio, you know, razor or whatever, and a guitar counts as an appliance, just so you know.
As an appliance?
Yep, counts as an appliance.
Turk said, realest advice I ever got from my mom was, you are who you hang out with.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but I mean, yeah. Just because you hang out with somebody, just because you hang out with somebody doesn't mean that you guys do the exact same thing when you're not around each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, it all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know.
Well, you know,
I'll never talk down on anybody doing what I was a part of. And I made it clear, I love my neighborhood. I love where I come from. I love my homeboys. I just have moved on as far as the gangbanging goes. But I'll always love where I'm from, and I'll never be,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I got Dago tattooed on my back, bro, and I'm from Lakeside,
Yeah.
and everybody knows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garrett said, I hang out with myself, and I'm always getting me in trouble.
That's right. That's right. Hey, at least you're not gonna tell on yourself. Hey, you're safe. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's funny. We should all go by that motto. Let's see. Mitch and WACC, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep watching. You all are badass. That's from Jeff Collier.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. That's nice.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, WACC, you are who you hang out with. I mean, if you hang out with someone long enough or you associate with people, you kind of incorporate some of their beliefs and all that shit into your own, basically. But you can still be your own individual person.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, self snitching is real. I said, I don't know.
That
about
is true,
self-snitching is real.
It is. It is. I mean, I've seen people, yeah, you're right. But at the same time, I know I'm not going to tell on myself, so I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I used to see them guys in prison, man. They'd be like, oh, that motherfucker told on me. And I'm like, dude, you told on yourself, dummy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dummy.
Especially them guys that be like balling with dope or all that shit. And they're like carrying it, like, yeah, I'm that guy, and then they get caught and they wonder why. It's the same thing out here in the streets.
Man.
Yeah.
Telling now is, I think that I heard that like they raced. It's like a race now. Who can tell first?
Yeah. It's funny.
Mike said, your worst enemy is always yourself. Remember that. So truth, everything happens in your life is a result of your own actions.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we've been on for like a couple hours, WACC.
All right, we need Jason to close us out. We need Jason to close us out.
Yeah, give us
with one more.
Give us some
with one more joke.
Burning desire, Jason.
One more joke, bro. One more joke, Jason.
One more statement.
Come on.
Hi, Reggie.
Send us off in glory, baby.
Reggie, we're just about to sign off.
Yeah.
Big Swole said, dudes in the joint tell them themselves over the state phone all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Big Swole, was it okay for me to say that? Was it okay for me to talk and say that? Selling, Slitzel said, selling drugs and getting snitched on is part of the game. If you're not a believer, you're misguided. There's a guy in here, his name was Turd Ferguson.
Oh, look. JB Weld. What'd he say?
JB Weld said, self-snitching happened to my square cousin. A bear charged him on his land, and he shot it. Called it in, and they gave him a charge, and he thought he was doing the right thing. JB Weld, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much.
Sucks.
No,
that's fucked up.
That sucks.
He should have butchered it up and tanned that hide.
Oh my God, Jason, are you freaking
Jason
right now?
You can't send us off like that, bro. It's too close to Sunday.
Now, so you want to stare at that any other time, and now you don't want to. So Jason just said that wasn't a joke, bro. The asshole eater is real.
It's crazy.
Jason.
God.
Jason.
Man.
Jason, it's too close to Sunday, my brother. We can't do that. We can't leave on that note, bro. I love you, dog, but it's too close to Sunday.
JB Weld, you're right. JB Weld is an unsung hero. I agree. Yeah. Jason, well.
Jason's a young man. Well, WACC, it's about time for me to eat some dinner. I'm going to make me some tacos.
What kind of tacos, bro?
Turkey meat. I ate some ground turkey. I'm just going to stick something in my neck.
Salvador said, don't get off. I just ordered 2 more Coronas. Oh, good Lord.
Hey, we love you guys for watching.
Oh, hell no, Jason. Oh, hell no.
What?
Oh, I can't.
my
Oh, we
God.
can't. I'm not even gonna repeat that. I'm not. Everybody can just
Oh,
read it. You can read it
my
later. I'm
Lord.
not gonna
Yeah,
repeat
Jason's a
it.
sick
Jason, you're
puppy.
off the hook tonight.
Oh, my
with you.
Lord.
Dan Mack is on. Hi, Dan. We haven't seen
Hey,
you for a
Dan,
long
what's up,
time.
brother?
And he just said, "Wow." Dan, I agree. Wow.
Yeah.
But we love
We
Jason.
love Dan
he's okay.
Mack, I'll tell you
he's
that.
He's a youngin'. It's okay, Jason. You're
Oh,
all right.
my Lord.
Hey, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning
Hey,
in.
Jason, I know the churches ain't open right now, brother, but you need to go ahead and call your pastor tonight, and you need to get cleansed, my brother.
Oh, Turkey Local
I love
sent us
you, dog.
$5. Thank you, brother.
Oh, he said, "Rest in peace, Godzilla." You know.
Godzilla, you know, Godzilla. That's our homeboy. Call
Hi,
him
Anthony
Godzilla.
Marinelli. Hey, Slick Ruler just logged on. So I guess I know Slick just logged on, so you might want to just chat it up for a little bit
Hey,
more.
Slick
So,
Ruler, what's
how's it
happening,
going,
bro?
guys?
We're about ready to sign off.
We're just happy to see Slick on because he's usually makes Saturday nights. Dan
Yeah.
Mack said, "I love you too." Dan is an amazing.
Dan Mack's one of our
Person.
first Patreon members
Yep.
and subscribers.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a marathon live on New Year's Eve. All right.
We can do
Yeah,
that.
we can do that. We can do
You're
that.
gonna be off parole, so I'm gonna be at your house, bro, and we're gonna
Yes,
get
he
Well,
is.
fucked
I'm
up.
That
sure
would be
hoping that
awesome.
I'm
That would
off
be
parole.
That would be awesome.
I do have a
Even if he's
review.
not
Oh, come on,
September to let
Jason.
me off parole.
Hey, Jason, that's it, Jason. You're done, bro. You gotta go to bed, bro. You gotta go to bed, bro. That's it, man. That's it, bro. I'm trying to change my life, my brother. Oh, I'm out of here, bro. Woo, Lord.
Jason should drive down to church and wait until it opens. That's what JJ said.
Oh, Church's chicken over Popeye's chicken. I don't
Anthony
know.
Marinelli said, "LMAO, he needs some holy water and confession."
Yep. Aren't you an
Man.
Irish man? Just Jason, you need to go to.
Hi, Billy from
Mass.
Australia. How you doing, Slick? How are you guys? How are you doing? How's it going?
I'm leaning towards Popeyes.
I don't even think that confession will work for Jason right now. I
So
think
WACC, what do you think?
Jason
Church's chicken over Popeye's chicken.
Church's chicken over Popeyes. Oh, that's kind of a tight one there, but
I say church.
But-
I like
Say
church.
church.
but Popeyes biscuits be hella dry, bro.
Yeah,
Do
but
they?
their shrimp, their popcorn shrimp's good.
Oh, having said that, the other day all my coworkers went to this fish and chips joint. I'm like, man, fuck that. That shit too expensive. Turned out it was bunk fish. So I walked across the street to the drive-through at Church's, and they served me through the drive-through. It was pretty good.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Turk, I ain't gonna jump off that tree without you, bro. I'm gonna wait. Hey, but it's gonna be New Year's Eve. I ain't going in that damn river New Year's Eve. Hell no. It'll be snowing.
Well, January, it does snow up
We
here.
might have to do a polar bear dip.
We can do a polar bear jump in the river.
Good
If
night,
Turkey
Isabel.
Local's down with it.
Isabel, we'll talk soon. I'm actually going to give you my number. I'll email you and give you my number. Candy Nelson said, "Sending love, strength, and serenity and happiness to you all. Stay blessed. Please enjoy your weekend with each other and your family." We will, sweetie. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Candy, and I'm glad you like your stuff. Thank you so much for the support. And I want to thank everybody who supports me, our channel, WACC, his channel, and
Hi,
everyone who tunes
Katie,
in.
you were hiding back there. I didn't see you. Can I?
Yeah. Kay, I see
I
you,
know. Look at a
Kay.
little sneaky.
You got any closing statements, WACC?
Yes, I
Don't
want
ask
Jason.
for any.
I
Yeah.
want Jason tomorrow morning to go on YouTube and to go to church with me at TD Jakes' service tomorrow in the morning. He needs to be cleansed. He needs to be cleansed, y'all.
He might be a
I love
Catholic boy.
Jason,
You
man.
know?
I'm not even
He's a-
gonna,
he's a-
Jason. I'm not even gonna read that. You are wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See, that's it, man. Hey, but for real, man, I love all y'all. I want everybody to be safe, be humble. You know, we've had some deaths in the Heart Intentions family, not immediate members, but friends of me and Mitch's that have passed away. Like I said, I wasn't in good standing with my homeboy, but may he rest in peace. Fly high, homie. You know, life is real, man, and death is real. You know, we were born to die, so you know, hug your loved ones, man. You know, and let them know you love them.
Yeah.
I appreciate all you guys' comments, friendships, apprenticeship, whatever you want to call it, man. And Mitch and Adrian, you guys already know how I feel about you guys. So with that, man, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
We love you too, Turk.
Yeah, we love you too, Turk. We love all our
Right.
subs and
That's
viewers,
right.
man. Thank you. And I want to say, you know, pray for Guyzilla,
Oh,
Jason
Jason.
from Dago. We love you guys. Take care. Whatever you do it hard.
Good night,
That's
everybody.
right. Good night, y'all.
Remember, it takes a second for us to sign off because, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. We're still on.